So I ordered 5 different LED headlight setups off Amazon, and today I'm putting them all side by side to figure out which one actually deserves your money. We've got 2 full headlight housings for the round and rectangular crowd, and 3 high-output bulb combos that promise crazy lumen numbers. Some of these claims are honestly kind of ridiculous, so let's see if they hold up. I'll drop links to everything I'm testing down in the description if you want to grab any of these for yourself. Let's get into it. Okay, first up is the HWStar round headlights. These are for the classic 7-inch round housing, so think older Jeep Wranglers, some trucks, that kind of thing. Link for these is in the description too, by the way, along with everything else in the video. Right out of the box, these feel pretty solid, heavier than I expected, which is usually a good sign for sealed beam units. The listing says they're DOT approved, worth double checking yourself before you buy, since not every DOT approved claim out there actually holds up. Pop them in, and the difference from a stock sealed beam is immediate. Like immediate. They claim 1000% brighter, which, sure, marketing number, but visually it does look like night and day. The anti-glare design seems to actually do something too. I didn't get that blinding hotspot effect some cheap LEDs give you. Fitment-wise, these are made for a huge range of vehicles. Jeep, Chevy, Ford, GMC, Dodge, even some Mazda and Nissan applications. So if you've got a 7-inch round housing, there's a good chance these just work. Pros: DOT approved, verifiable on NHTSA. Huge brightness jump from stock. Anti-glare beam control works well. Fits a ton of different vehicles. Cons: heavier, might need bracket check. Housing swap, not a quick bulb job. Number 2, KASLIGHT LED Headlights. This one's basically the rectangular version of what we just looked at. If your vehicle's got those old school 5x7 or 7x6 sealed beams, Jeep Cherokee XJ, older Wranglers, cargo vans, Toyota pickups, this is the one to look at. This is the KASLIGHT. These use OSRAM chips inside, which, okay, that's a name I actually recognize and trust in the lighting world. Installation was straightforward, standard H4 plug, no weird adapters on my test setup. Although worth mentioning, KASLIGHT notes some vehicles need an extra relay harness if you get flickering or dim output. Just a heads up, not really a flaw. Also, this is the one where the brand claims you can verify their DOT and SAE approval directly through NHTSA, and says other sellers with fake DOT labels can't be found there. Good tip to double check yourself before buying. Brightness-wise, they say 4 times brighter than stock, which is more conservative than some of these other brands claiming crazy percentages. And honestly, I respect that a little more. It still looks noticeably better than halogen, just not blast your retinas bright. One thing I like is the moisture-breathing hole design. Sounds minor, but fogged-up headlights are such an annoying problem on older vehicles, so having a built-in fix for that is a nice touch. Pros: uses OSRAM LED chip technology, fixes moisture fogging issue. Simple plug-and-play install. Wide compatibility across old trucks. Cons: some vehicles need extra harness. Brightness gain more modest here. Number 3, Termitor LED Headlights. So this next one is a 4-bulb combo pack, meaning you get both your high beams and low beams covered in one box. This is the Termitor, and the number on this one is just 150,000 lumens combined, which, let's be real, that's not how real-world brightness works, but okay, let's test it anyway. Installed the low beams first, and yeah, they're bright, really bright. Clean white color, 6500 Kelvin, no yellow tint at all. Each bulb has its own little cooling fan, which I could actually hear a faint hum from up close, but nothing you'd notice while driving. The 1-to-1 mini-size claim actually checked out for me, no dust cap issues, no forcing anything into the housing. That's honestly where a lot of these cheaper combos fail, so points there. Now, is it noticeably brighter than the other combos on this list? A little, yeah, but not in a this changes everything kind of way. It's more like, yeah, it's bright, they're all bright at this point, and the difference between good LED bulbs mostly comes down to beam pattern, not raw lumens. Pros: covers high and low beam combo. True 1x1 size, no fitment issues, crisp 6500K white color output, individual fans on every bulb. Cons: lumen number is inflated marketing. Slight fan hum up close. Number 4, FORENNER LED Headlights. This one's basically going head-to-head with the Termitor bulbs we just tested. It's the FORENNER combo. Same idea, combo pack, same bulb sizes, high beam and low beam covered. Lower lumen claim on paper, 110,000 versus 150,000, but honestly, Side by side, I could barely tell a difference in actual output, which kind of proves my point from earlier about these numbers being mostly marketing. Installation was quick, CAN bus ready out of the box, and I didn't get any dashboard errors on my test vehicle. That's always the thing with these aftermarket LED bulbs. Sometimes your car's computer freaks out and throws a bulb out warning, but this one played nice. The fan on these is rated at 22,000 RPM, built into an aluminum body with a hollow carved heatsink, which sounds fancy but basically just means better heat dissipation, so the bulb should last longer without dimming over time. One thing to flag, this particular listing is a pack of 2, not a 4-bulb combo. So if you need both your high beams and low beams covered, just double check the listing before you order, since there are other FORENNER options out there with more bulbs included. Pros: no CAN bus errors on test vehicle. Comparable brightness to competitors. Solid heat dissipation design. Quick and easy installation. Cons: this listing is only 2 bulbs. Basically ties with Termitor here. Last one on the list, SEALIGHT X6S LED Headlights. Lumen rating here is lower on paper, 80,000 versus the 110 and 150,000 we saw earlier. And you know what? In actual testing, it's still plenty bright. Like, more than enough for daily driving. This kind of confirms what I was already thinking. Past a certain point, more lumens on paper doesn't really mean more usable light on the road. SEALIGHT's install process was probably the smoothest of the 3 bulb combos, took about 5 minutes total for all 4 bulbs. The dual copper cooling tubes are a nice touch too, and they're rated for over 60,000 hours, so similar ballpark to the others. This one's also marketed toward power sports and ATV/UTV applications. So if you've got an off-road vehicle instead of just a regular car, this might actually be the most relevant pick for you specifically. Pros: fastest, easiest install of the bunch. Still plenty bright in real use. Good cooling with copper tubes. Works for ATV and UTV too. Cons: lowest lumen rating on paper. Different bulb size than others. If you've got an older vehicle with round seal beams, the HWStar is the best value, full stop. It's affordable, it's DOT approved, the anti-glare works, and it installs in minutes. For rectangular sealed beams, the KASLIGHT is the clear pick. OSRAM chips, built-in anti-flicker, and verifiable DOT approval put it ahead of the generic alternatives. Now for the bulb combos, the Termitor and FORENNER are so close that I genuinely just pick whichever one is cheaper on the day you're ordering. Both fit under dust caps, both are crazy bright, both install easily. The SEALIGHT X6S wins if your vehicle uses the 9006 low beam socket instead of H11, or if you're putting these on something that sees rough off-road use where the copper cooling and vibration resistance matter more. Hopefully this helped you figure out which one's actually right for your ride. All the links are down in the description if you want to check current pricing on any of these. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.